Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to do a reading. We're going to see what the message is today. Keep in mind it's general, okay? It could be past, present, future. You will know best where this fits on the timeline, in your timeline, and if it resonates or not, okay? So let's just get straight into it today here. Holy angels, tell us, what is the message for the collective today? Spirits, what is the message? What does the collective need to know today? Let's see what's happening. The Lovers. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so we're starting off with the Lovers, the Six of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, so we're speaking of a relationship here. A relationship and equal give and take. Somebody is giving in this relationship. Someone is generous, okay? The Fool, or somebody is going towards a new beginning here, wanting a new beginning, wanting to give to a relationship. Okay, that looks positive. So let's see, why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here? Again, Lovers on top of the Lovers. So it's it's someone planning something in a relationship, or you could be thinking about your relationship and where it's going, where it's headed. Okay, some sort of long-term plans here. This could feel like a perfect match. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it's all about where is the relationship going? What are the plans? Or somebody's making plans, okay? Somebody's thinking long-term here. But again, we have the Four of Cups at the bottom. Okay, what's the Six of Pentacles? A King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. The Four of Swords and the Hierophant. Now, in this context, talking about a relationship, it does look like a higher commitment, okay? Somebody could be thinking about where a relationship is going, if it's leading to marriage or higher commitment. With the Four of Swords, someone is thinking about this or contemplating this. A King of Pentacles in reverse, though, is someone that generally not typically reliable, okay? This could be someone that's greedy, they're just not financially stable at the time, or they're not typically the most reliable energy, okay? Not the most stable energy here, not the most giving energy, or it could just be someone that, like I said, doesn't really have certain finances, okay? Why is the Fool here? The Six of Cups, this has to do with past, the Chariot, and the Five of Cups. Okay, interesting. So it kind of looks like somebody is thinking about the past, or maybe this is someone that you've been with now for a long time, okay, looking back at like nostalgic moments or sentimental moments. But the Chariot is all about where is it moving into the future. It's like, where is the car driving, okay? But there is sadness here, Five of Cups. Sadness, okay. Let's see what this is about. Tell me more about planning. The Three of Wands, the Lovers. Yeah, it's about planning. The Two of Wands comes out. So somebody is currently planning something here, but we do have the Seven of Wands. What is this plan? Three of Wands, Two of Wands. Oh, interesting. Okay, separation. Unsure of future. Thinking about you, sadness, unsure of future. Which is interesting because I would not have picked that up from this. I mean, this looks like somebody planning their future. They're thinking about their next steps. They're looking at a relationship and thinking about where it's going. But the Three of Wands is the future, waiting for your ships to come in. But somebody here is unsure of the future. Okay, why? A chaser in a codependent relationship. Why is somebody unsure of the future? They're looking at the plan, but they're unsure. In a relationship, okay. So you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles in reverse here, or this is you. The Page of Swords. It's like somebody is looking at their relationship, or they're trying to take notes, or they're trying to brainstorm something, or being unsure of the future. Okay. The Two of Swords. So somebody doesn't know right now where something is going, or what they want, or if they can even envision a future with someone, which is strange considering it's literally the Lovers on top of the Lovers on top of the Two of Cups. So if we're just taking it from the cards, it does seem to be a pretty good match. Okay, the Lovers is like it's like soulmate energy, right? And somebody's looking at this and they don't really know. They don't really know what they want, or they don't really know where something is going. They're unsure of the future. Tell me about the Two of Swords. A new phase, rekindling, transformation, growth, changed mind. They're unsure if something can transform or grow, or someone will change their mind. The Snake in reverse. Somebody doesn't want somebody doesn't want competition. They don't want. What does that mean? Why is someone so unsure right now of what they want or where something is headed? The Moon, fears possibly, or these are hidden emotions. The Star. The Moon and the Star. This is like a hidden wish, or thinking about what if somebody is the star, if this is the one. It's like some sort of hidden emotions or hidden deep feelings about something. It's kind of giving me like Coffin in reverse. It's like, is somebody questioning, like, are you really the one? Or can I do better? Or is this really the end of the line? But they don't know if they want to end it. They don't know if they want a new beginning. It's, you know what? I don't really like this. This is kind of like, well, you know, everything's great here, but I don't really know if I can do better. But I also don't want to risk it, because what if I don't find someone better? So should I stay here? But I'm not really sure if this is what I want. I'm not really sure if I want to give to this, but also, you know, I don't really want to start over. I feel like it says unsure of future, but I feel like someone's like unsure about you. Which, you know, yeah, the Two of Swords. Someone is like unsure, like, is this the one? Is this my perfect match? Can I do better? Can I find someone better? But they're not telling you that they feel this way because it's the Moon. Okay. What else does collective need to know about this? The Chariot and the Tower. Why is the Tower here? The High Priestess in reverse. Someone here is this somebody keeping this a secret, or is this someone just not listening to, you know, not seeing the relationship for what it is, or focus on self. Okay, self-worth, self-appreciation, or someone is just very focused on themselves, maybe. Hold on, what happened to my music? Somebody is focused on themselves, but someone is very self-indulgent. Text, calls, emails, an awaited message arrives. Yeah, I don't really like this because it's kind of giving me like, what do I get out of this? Like where, like, what is this giving me? Like, where's my, my advantage? It's making me feel like somebody's looking at the relationship very transactional. Like, well, what do I really get out of this? And can I find someone? I mean, I don't really know. It's kind of giving me like someone doesn't even realize what they have. Honestly, if I'm being honest, it's really giving me, you don't even know what you have in front of you. Okay, someone's relationship is coming out as lovers, Two of Cups, and someone is sitting there going like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe I could do better. I don't really know if I, you know. Why is this coming out for the collective here? Because of what a King of Swords, because the King of Swords is looking at their future, okay? So you could be a feminine dealing with a masculine, because I'm pretty sure it's the masculine that's in this energy, okay? Because we have a King of Pentacles in reverse and a King of Swords, and that's the only two court cards that are out here. So we have a masculine King of Swords, King of Pentacles in reverse, looking at their future and going like, I mean, everything's perfect, but I mean, is it really what I want? Is it really the direction I want to go? Like, I'm kind of unsure. Yeah, I feel like someone is so focused on themselves here that they don't even see anymore what they actually have in front of them, if I'm being honest. Okay, interesting energy. What's this Six of Pentacles here? This is about giving. Healthy choices. Yeah, so someone here, this King of Pentacles in reverse, has to make a choice, and it feels like the choice is they have to give you a higher commitment. So I don't know if you've kind of, you know, put this on their chest a bit, okay? For you, it's clear you are expecting a higher commitment from this person. You know, I feel like you've committed yourself to this person, and now that that's on the table, they're like, oh man, so now I have to make this choice. Now I have to, you know, I'm gonna have to commit. Like, oh, do I really want this? I'm kind of unsure of where this is going. Like, now they're thinking about it, okay, that they're gonna have to give to you, and now they don't know anymore, or what? The Nine of Wands. What's this Nine of Wands about? Death. Yeah, it kind of feels like an ultimatum, honestly. It feels like this person knows full well if they don't do this, you're gonna leave them. Like it's gonna be over. Because this is not giving me a short-term relationship. It feels like a long-term relationship, to the point where you're expecting the Hierophant, which could be marriage, okay, or it could be some level of commitment, okay, or this person having to give. Six of Pentacles. This is their choice. And it's kind of like they know if they don't do it, it's going to be over. So now that they've kind of have this like looming over their head, like this deadline, now all of a sudden they're like, oh, so I know I need to do it. Like, I know that this should be the plan, and I want to plan, you know, to have higher commitment with this person, but you know, the thought of it is kind of freaking me out. And now all of a sudden I don't know anymore. Like, do I want this or not? Now I don't know. Okay, somebody is a little bit too focused on themselves maybe, and their own needs and their own desires, right? Okay. Love. Yeah. Love. So it is love, or that's what it should be. Sudden change, shocking news, a surprise epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Shocking news, a sudden change with love. What do you mean? Knight of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, I don't like that at all. I mean, that is literally adultery, infidelity, third parties, someone being a cheater, a player, someone being just guided by lust and desire, someone cheating, someone being a player, someone being unfaithful. Why is that coming out like this? Because of a soulmate connection. I mean, honestly, it kind of feels like you know what you want. You want someone that's faithful, duh. You want someone who's committed, duh. You don't want someone who's flighty, in and out, player energy, third parties. I mean, is this someone that's worried, like, if they settle down with you and get married to you, then they'll never be able to, you know, meet other people or date other people again? They don't want to have to cheat. They just want to be able to leave. I mean, I don't like this, okay? Stability, security, permanence, and growth. So let me guess, they want their cake and they want to eat it too. They want to feel like something is stable and secure. They want a soulmate connection, but they also have these player ways. Or why is the Three of Cups in reverse here? Knight of Wands in reverse here. The Fool. The King of Swords in reverse. The hell, man. I mean, really. I mean, whoever this man is, they're coming out in the reverse twice. King of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. It's like this person wants to be free. So they want to be free, okay? So that's why they don't want commitment. That's why they don't want marriage, is because they want to be free. Free to cheat, free to be a player, free to fuck around if they want to. So, okay. The Seven of Cups, that's why they're confused and they don't know what they want. Okay. The Magician, Judgment in reverse. What's the Seven of Cups? This person has outdated thinking and they're replaying events over in their head. What's Judgment in reverse? Heart with the Key, welcoming love, meeting the one, getting together, perfect. Addiction, codependent, obsessive, possessive, controlling. Obsessive, possessive, and controlling. What's that about? They don't like to be controlled. They don't want someone to control them. This has to do with the Tower. This has to do with multiple people coming together, trying to find solutions, people coming together to collaborate, and the Tower. Why is the Tower here again? The Tower is here twice now. For this community. Why is the Tower here for a community? Because of judgment. Why do I feel like with this controlling card coming out, I don't know if they're like trying to say that you are controlling someone, okay? Like if you want, I mean, honestly, I feel like that's just a normal thing, okay? It's a normal, absolutely normal thing. That if you're in a relationship with someone and you've been dating for a long time, that you expect a certain level of commitment. I mean, we're talking about like the bare minimum here, okay? What feminine, if I'm talking to a woman today, or even a man, doesn't matter, but what person wants to feel like they are literally wasting their fucking time with someone that can't commit to them, okay? That does not make you controlling. Just because you have a certain level of expectation, okay? You have a standard of how you'd like to be treated. You'll set a deadline if you have to. You'll give them the ultimatum if you have to. You don't want to. It's actually pretty fucking annoying that you even have to give someone, you know, a line in the sand at some point saying, okay, you need to think about what you want, and either you're sure about this and you're sure about me, or you're not, but I'm not gonna stick around and wait for you to, you know, waste my time, okay? That doesn't make you controlling. That you are not, you know, if you go into a relationship from the very beginning and say, I'm dating because I want something serious and I'm looking for a serious commitment and I'm looking for someone that wants to also have, you know, family and this and that in marriage, that doesn't make you controlling, okay, or obsessive or possessive of someone. That makes you normal, or am I missing something? I feel like that makes you pretty normal, okay? If you go into a relationship and say, I just want something casual, that's something different. But I don't think that you did. I think you made it very clear from the beginning, this is what you're expecting. Now you're dealing with someone that they don't know what they want. They could have been telling you they want all these things. Now you've been waiting, tick, 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 tick. Nothing has happened, okay? You start getting a little bit like, you know, I mean, we can end this. We can, you know, I'm not forcing you into anything, right? You're not going to force this person into shit. But they need to be honest with you. That's the thing, okay? If they don't want a commitment and they're not sure about what they want, and you're asking them to plan with you, and they're like, oh, they're getting, you know, panic attacks and cold feet even thinking about committing to you. Just be fair with someone and stop wasting someone's time and just end the relationship. They know that you're going to end the relationship if they don't step up. So they've already gotten the conversation, the clear-cut conversation from you that you have an expectation. And if they don't pull through, then you're leaving, because you're going to find someone who can give this to you, okay? You're not going to wait around for them to waste your time and waste your best years. That doesn't make you controlling. Why do I feel like there's a whole community of people that are trying to judge you, saying you're trying to bind someone, trap someone, pin someone down? No, you just want someone that has the same vision as you, okay? And someone that's not wasting your fucking time. You're not going to control them. You're not going to trap them. You're not going to force them into anything that they don't want, because honestly, why would you want that? Why would you want to be with someone in the first place that you feel like you have to force them to commit to you? If it's that far, it's like, no, thank you, okay? No, thank you. If I have to force someone, I don't even want it, because then it doesn't feel genuine or authentic anyways. And all that's going to do down the line is build resentment, okay? If you have to force someone into a commitment with you that doesn't actually want it, all it's going to do is make this person resent you at some point, because they never wanted to be tied down and you forced them, right? Basically. So tell me more about these people judging you, okay? Someone who's codependent on someone else. Look at this again, yo. All of these people, why do I feel like these are meddling third parties? Like people around, you know, this could be family members and friends trying to talk in someone's ear, trying to judge you, okay? It's like almost like they're trying to convince this person not to commit. Oh, no, I mean, if you do that, then you can't go to, you know, you can't have your flings here anymore. Okay. What the hell is this? They don't want someone to plan long term with you. Or something about how this person does not plan long term with you. Like they just don't, okay? Why is that here? Temperance, the Empress, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you could be, I feel like you're the Empress, and I feel like you're getting to the point where you're just kind of fed up with it, okay? Fed up. And again, the Four of Cups is like resentment. It's like holding a grudge. It's like feeling rejected, okay? But you're an Empress. It's like, yeah, you could feel like this person doesn't want this with you, but at the end of the day, you still know that you're an Empress. You know that you deserve it. You know that you're worth it to someone. And, you know, if this person doesn't want to commit to you, I believe wholeheartedly, okay, 100%, wholeheartedly, that there's going to be someone else out there that sees your value, okay, that sees you for who you are, that sees that you're someone that's worth giving this to, and then someone else will come along and pick up what someone else thought was just trash, okay? I mean, you're not going to sit around and cry about this forever, okay? It might hurt a little bit, but at the end of the day, you're not going to force someone. I feel like you've made it very clear to this person at this point what your expectations are. You've made it very clear that you feel like they're wasting your time, or you feel like they're just focused on themselves a little bit too much, focused on only their own goals a little bit too much. And if you feel like this person's not making you a priority, then you will stop making them a priority, and you will go find someone that makes you a priority. And it's as simple as that. They know this though. They know. And it's like they're keeping it to themselves, they're keeping it hidden, that they don't really know what they want, I guess. Which is a fucking shame, because I'm pretty sure that's not what's coming out of their mouth when they're talking to you, right? The Six of Swords. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, okay, so this is someone that's trying to avoid the burden. They're trying to avoid the feeling, okay? They're trying to avoid responsibility, possibly, right? Yeah, because that's kind of what happens, right? If you're in a long-term relationship that's heading towards some sort of, commitment, whether it be in marriage or with kids or, coming together as a unit, it is a responsibility that you carry together. It's like this person is they don't want to have the commitment. They're trying to get away from the responsibility. It could feel too burdensome for them to even think about this. Okay. Thief in reverse. So it looks like Spirit wants you to know exactly what is going on with this person if they're not being honest with you. Despair. Now, yeah, something about someone being in despair, or maybe some sort of despair that you felt in the past, okay? Feeling like this person is a player, feeling like this person is non-committal, flighty, in and out, okay? Selfish, possibly, self-centered when it comes to their plans. Okay. Now, what is this in the past here? Five of Cups, some sort of sadness. Seduction in reverse. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up in reverse. Keys on a ring. Unconventional string along. Many options and decisions. The Empress. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's all about like this person not wanting to invest long term, and you feel like you're an Empress, okay? You feel like this person doesn't want to invest. It's not going anywhere. They're not putting in the effort, okay? They're just stringing you along, and it's making you sad. All right. The Page of Wands is some sort of communication about this with this person. The Knight of Cups and Justice. Yeah, that you want what's fair, okay? You want what's fair. You want something balanced out. You feel like they owe you something, okay? For all of the time that they literally wasted, okay? Where you could have even maybe, this is the kind of thing where you're looking at this relationship going like, in the time that you've wasted my time and this has not gone anywhere, I could have met like 5 other people. I could have gotten proposed to 3 times. I could have had 5 kids, okay? And I'm still over here waiting for something to happen. It's like, how much longer? And then you ask them, and then I guess they get freaked out, and all of a sudden, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what I want. Yeah, I know. I can tell. Okay, but stop wasting my time. If you're not sure, then go out and date someone else. How about that? Okay, these are the kind of people, really, I feel like if they don't know what they want and they don't know what they have in front of them, they need to go out and date another 5 people until they figure it out. Okay? If they don't even know how to value what they have. A main male in reverse. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely talking to a feminine today, and you're dealing with a man like this. Poverty in reverse, yeah. The runner, I cannot make it up. Look at this. Fear of intimacy, a fear of commitment. You're dealing with a man that has a fear of commitment. And every time that the topic of commitment comes up, they run away, okay? Not today. Avoiding a conversation, call person. Yeah, but you're not letting this fly anymore. Okay, this could have worked the first couple months, years where you let them avoid the conversation. I feel like you're at the point where they're not avoiding this anymore. You're not going to allow them to avoid this conversation anymore. They have a choice now, okay? Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and healthy choices. They have a choice now. Either they do this or you're gone, and that's it, okay? And that's not even supposed to be an ultimatum. It's literally like, you know, I feel like you're not making this person choose. This is not an ultimatum. They just know it intuitively. I don't feel like you have even had to say this out loud. You haven't had to say it out loud. Oh, if you don't do this, I'm leaving. It's more of like, okay, I see where your priorities are. I already see it. They already know that internally you're already, you know, something is processing within you, okay? Yeah, and that doesn't make you controlling because you expect a certain level of commitment. No, it doesn't. It makes this person controlling, if anything, or possessive over you, if anything, that they want to possess you, okay? They want to own you. They want to have you as a partner, but they don't want to put a ring on it. Are you kidding me? So they want you because they don't want anyone else to have you, but you're not good enough to marry. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay, you're not doing that. So let's see, closing advice. Let's just get some advice here. And then I'll close it out. Eight of Swords in reverse. You're not gonna trap this person. Oh, hell no. Definitely not. Page of Wands in reverse. No, if that's, why do I feel like that's like what some, see, this is the thing with these third parties that always, you know, all you want is a commitment, which is so normal. This is some serious gaslighting. Because you as a woman know your value. You as a woman know what you want. You as a woman know that you deserve to have someone that wants to marry you. You have a bunch of people around that are literally gaslighting someone or gaslighting a community into making you look like you're controlling because that's what you want. Oh, she's trying to control you. She's trying to trap you. She's trying to trap you into a marriage. No, the fuck you're not. You're never going to try and force someone or give someone an ultimatum or try and trap them. I feel like if you knew, okay, if you knew that this person, they don't really want to marry you, they're only going to do it to shut you up, you would even say no. If this person tries and gives you a ring, that's a shut up ring. Okay, gives you a ring because they just, you know, they know that you want this. No, it's a no. I'm not marrying you. And that's that. Do not marry a man that's only marrying you to shut you up or because they know that you want this so bad. No, marry a man that wants it just as bad as you do. Okay, please, ladies, do me a favor. Marry a man that wants to marry you, because they want to spend their life with you and they want this commitment with you. Do not marry a man that is only doing it because they feel like that's what you want, and if they don't do it, you'll leave them. Please, if you get a proposal like that, say no. Okay, but this person knows, whoever they are, they know that this is looming. Okay, and what I really don't like is that it's coming out like they still don't know what they want, which is, in that case, it's like figure it the fuck out, okay? Or just maybe at some point, collective, you're gonna have to make the choice, okay, for them. Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've been hurting long enough and this person is under judgment, really. Why do I feel like they're under judgment? For all the pain that they continuously put you through, right? Stringing you along, making you false promises. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, trying to say that you're codependent, okay? You're not financially stable enough. You just want them for their money. Fuck out of here, really. Keep your ring. fucking keep it, really. I don't really know. I don't really know because, well, you don't make enough money, or I don't really know because I don't want to have to pay for someone, or I don't really know because, you know, they're not financially stable enough. How does that sound? Okay, how does that sound coming out of someone's mouth? Doesn't that sound like a male gold digger, like a man that's a gold digger? Oh, I only want to marry a woman if she has money. How does that fucking sound? Because I'm pretty sure you collective, you could give two fucking shits if this person has money or not. Yet they're standing here going like, I don't really know if I want to marry them because, you know, they don't have as much money as me. That sounds like a gold digger, but a man. Okay, a greedy man. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, but if they could get their hands on the 10 of Pentacles, then you'd be an option, or what? Okay, I see how it is. The Devil. Greed. You're dealing with someone that's greedy and controlling. Greedy and controlling. And the craziest thing about it, the 9 of Swords, and the craziest thing about it though is, why do I feel like this person is not only gaslighting themselves, but has a whole community of family members and friends around them that are also gaslighting them? Like, oh, don't marry them. They're only trying to trap you for money. They only want this. They only want that. They're trying to control you. Meanwhile, you are just a normal person wanting a commitment. You don't give a fuck about money. You don't care how much money this person has. They could live with you under a bridge in a tent. Okay, that's not what it's about for you. Why do they keep making it about money and control? It's not about that. Okay, for you, commitment or a marriage, I feel like is something that's sacred and something that shows the commitment between two people that love each other. It has nothing to do with money. Why do these people keep making it about money and control? Okay, they're just tainting it. Like, it's actually a shame to me. It's actually a shame how much they have corrupted and tainted what marriage or commitment actually means and what it should be. I mean, alone that is it's like an actual turn off to me right now in this reading. It probably is for you as well, right? Yeah. Again, what's advice for the collective dealing with this person here? The 8 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. Okay, so it's going to be an argument. The 9 of Pentacles about 3 of Swords and someone's stability and money. Again. An argument, heartbroken, someone hurting, in pain because of an argument or conflict surrounding money and stability. It's like, oh, I cannot be with you until you have enough money. What does that sound like? That sounds like a male gold digger. Have you met a man? That's why this King of Pentacles is in reverse, because this kind of a King of Pentacles is someone who's very nurturing, right? They're a provider. They're a masculine energy that has, and they want to provide. They take care of people in their life. This person, they're greedy. They don't like providing. They don't like it, okay? They're stingy. They're not reliable. They're not dependable, okay? They're, you know, very stingy, greedy with their money. So weird, right? If you have money, then you'll be good enough for them to marry. But since you don't have money, you're not good enough for them. What does that tell you, okay? What does that tell you? It tells me that that is a fucking shame of a mindset to have when it comes to a relationship. This person is so fucking selfish. Self-indulgence. They're only focused on themselves. They're going to be focused on their own money, their own desires, their own plans, their own future, their own, they're going to, you know, yeah, they're going to want to buy a house, but they're going to want to buy it for themselves, and you're not going to be on the lease. They're going to want to, you know, build this and that, this business, but they're not going to want to, they don't want you to be involved. So they're probably going to try and build it before you get married, right? Because they don't want you to have a single cent of it. This person is only going to think about themselves and their own money. Yeah, that's how this person gets down. Stabbed in the back. Separation, heartbreak, pain, shocking attack. Yeah, stabbed in the back, really. That's how you could feel dealing with someone like this. A relationship evolving to the next phase. So this person is so, you know what they are? They're so self-centered and focused on themselves and their own money that they are worried that if this relationship evolves to the next phase, that they will be stabbed in the back when it comes to their money. So they want to make sure that they, you know, got everything in their own name, and there's no fucking way that you could even touch anything or get anything in the case of a divorce, because they need to make sure their money is bullet tight and bulletproof so that you have no rights to nothing. They don't want to get stabbed in the back in the case of, you know, you breaking up and this relationship evolving to the next phase. They also won't feel like you're worth marrying until you have enough money and you make enough of your own money, because this is mine. This is mine. Okay? You can share with me, but I won't share with you. Okay? You might not care if I have money, but I care if you have money. Wow. Okay, what do you want collective to do with this information, honestly? The Sun in reverse. This is what they're not, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. This has to do with some sort of communication with a Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, someone defending themselves, or you standing up for yourself, or I don't know who this Queen of Cups is, okay? So either this is someone that you were talking to, telling about how, you know, how this person treats you or how this person is with money, or something about a Queen of Cups having to defend themselves, or what's this about? Oh, a divorce, right? Or don't get married, right? Something about don't get married. Okay, maybe a Queen of Cups is telling this person, don't get married. You should not marry this person. Or you should do this, this, and that. Or this is you talking to someone else and going like, you know, they don't want to marry me, or you don't know if this is going to even go towards marriage. I don't know, something like that. A gift. It's definitely about why someone won't commit, or somebody's level of commitment here, okay? Or why they move the way they move, or they make some weird decisions with money, surrounding money. They could be very stingy and weird. And it's literally, honestly, I hate to put it this way, but they do this and they act this way because they're not sure about you. They're not sure if this is going to last. So they want to make sure they're safe and airtight and, you know, everything belongs to them before they even think about commitment with you. Because I'm not really sure if this is going to work. So, you know, I need to make sure that my shit is, which is fine. But it's like, you have to keep things in perspective here. This is like a long-term relationship where this person has been telling you this whole time they want to commit to you, they want to be with you. And then secretly behind the scenes, beyond the surface, they have all these, you know, uncertainties and all these thoughts that they don't share, and all this hidden greed and, like, you know, this hidden planning and, you know, thinking about, do I even want to marry you? And they're not telling you this to your face, which is so messed up. Right? So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys, okay? Let's just see maybe who you're involved with, because this probably won't be for everyone, right? Don't want people taking this personally if it's not your message. So let's see, who is this for? This has to do with someone's brother and a Scorpio. November, May and November. And a sister. Yeah, someone's family. It's a Taurus. And September. So we only have Taurus and Scorpio here. And August. And then Capricorn at the bottom, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. Until next time.